Hello, beautiful souls. Helen Eimers here. I know I've been just a little quieter on my lives lately, but that silence was anything but empty. It was so full. If you've been watching my stories, you know that over the last week I hosted the Amplify Academy. It was full of breakthroughs, the Amplify Academy retreat, so full of breakthroughs, full of real, raw, heart led transformations. And today I just want to bring you that energy. Because if you're feeling just a little bit off, like you're carrying momentum, but not actually feeling it, right? Raise your hand, drop an emoji if you're like, yeah, I carry momentum, but I'm not feeling it. I'm just going through the motions. Or maybe something inside of you is stirring, but you can't quite name it, right? You can't put a pin on it. I just want to share that you're not alone. This past week showed me just how powerful things become when a woman gives herself permission to tune in. Like I shared, I just came out of hosting the Amplify Retreat. It was 3.5 days with powerhouse women. Let me tell you, they let themselves feel, they let themselves shed and receive in ways that they never have before. And it was beautiful. And the ripple effect, they're messaging me today like, hey, it's already changing. I'm already shifting. It's changing how they lead their business, their families, their lives. And add to that some of the private sessions I've led, including one powerful session this morning, moved a woman from seeing only blackness in her heart and pressure in her chest to skipping and being able to open the door to her heart to see music and rainbows. You guys, this work is so transformative, and I'm here to share it with you. The breakthroughs have been truly soul deep, like bone deep. I love that word. It was that bone deepness just came from a lot of introspective work from a retreat that I supported and attended last September. And that bone deepness, it just reminds me that success is not about doing more, right? As high achievers, as go getters, as women entrepreneurs, we're like, got to do more, got to keep pushing through. And I'm not saying we're not doing the work. We're getting really uncomfortable and we are supporting ourselves through that. That's the key. But this work, this life is about becoming more of who you are, not who someone tells you to be, not who you think you should be, not who your protege is, right? It's like about being more of who you are. And that's when the magic happens. And that's exactly what I help women do. So I'm just curious because curiosity is one of my core values. I just want to ask you, what version of you is trying to rise right now? What would change in your business if your inner voice sounded like your coach instead of your critic? This is why coaching is so powerful. And most powerfully, what if the next level of income, influence, and freedom wasn't about strategy alone, but about spiritual alignment as well? Because it is. And that's what I've shared on a recent podcast that I interviewed for. It's called the Personal Development Trailblazers Podcast. So this dropped last week while I was at the retreat. So I'm excited to share it now. So many good, amazing things keep flowing out of this work that I'm doing, and women's lives and businesses are being transformed. They're being changed. And so on the Personal Development Trailblazers Podcast, I connected with and shared about a deeper truth about what it really takes to lead a soul aligned business. And so if you haven't listened to it yet, I'm going to drop it in the comments here when I'm done doing this live. It's about 20 minutes of pure truth bombs, identity shifts, and encouragement that you didn't know that you needed. So I highly recommend you go grab your headphones, go for a walk, and hit play today. You can find it on Spotify, Apple, or YouTube. You can just search my name on the podcast app and see all of the podcasts that I've been guests on. It's incredible. So for this specific podcast, you can search Personal Development Trailblazers Podcast or click the links below once I'm done recording this video. And if something stirred in you today about what I said about the transformations that these women at the retreat and my private sessions are receiving, if you're ready to dive into the deeper work to actually shift the subconscious patterns. And not only that, right? Like that's a word we throw around, right? Subconscious. What I do is I consciously help you connect with the patterns, right? Because we know we're doing them, but when we're not connected, when we don't acknowledge, when we don't support and love ourselves through them, they will always hold you back. So if you feel ready to do the deeper work and feel that discomfort, right? You always get to feel the discomfort. You either get to feel it on the front end or the back end. You always get to feel discomfort in everything that you do. So if you're willing to step in and do the work now to build the life, the kingdom, the business of your dreams, just message me the word amplify or drop it in the chat below, and we'll have a powerful conversation about what's next for you. And this opens the door to clarity, to connection, to truth, because the door is open for this work for you, right? I recently had someone message me and she's like, well, I just don't have enough time or enough money. And I'm like, there is always enough time. There is always enough money. And the fact that she is having that thought is holding her back, hands down. I know that. I've been coaching for several years. And I know that because I've had those same thoughts. So let me tell you, you are not behind. You are not broken. You are right on time. And I'm here to support you because you don't have to do it alone. I'm here for you. Let's rise together and I'll see you in the DMs. Comment below. Watch the podcast or listen to it. You can watch it on YouTube if you want to see, my crazy hands going all over and see me if you enjoy that visual piece of it too. And just don't forget that you today, always, you are the gift. Talk to you so soon.